Mental Fox here with more Avowed for you. I look like I scared it away when I started talking. Thanks for joining me again. We are here in the garden, which is fascinating. Pretty cool, huh? Garden right over here. Doing a little bit of exploring. Our current quests, we just have one, the Heart of the Living Lands. It just says, find them, they await. Traverse, find Sapidol, that's who we're supposed to find. Traverse the dangers, find their cell, that's what we're doing. And here's the map. We're going down this way here. And there are 2 party camps, 1 Strangled Audra, 1 Ancient Memory. We rested at a party camp as soon as we came here, but I don't see it on the map, so I don't know where the party camp is. But I do know where the Strangled Audra is. It's right there. And we've got another one of these leaps of faith. Got to jump into that water down there and hope that hope it's deep. We really have no idea how deep it is from up here, but I'm gonna trust that we can jump in it and survive. Over here, though, there's like a little cave that we've already been in. We already looted this chest here. Okay, I saw the glowy stuff in there, and I thought there might be something of interest, but there's not. So we are going to run over here and go, yeah! Cannonball, said Yatsley. That was cute. There's enemies around here. And I want to take a quick look underwater after catching my breath. Oh, there's like a cave or something there. And just see if there's anything to pick up. There's some really neat, I don't know what you call that. Aquatic life down here. Pretty neat. Anything behind this waterfall? No, not this time. So here is Strangled Audra that we can interact with. And I mean, why not? We might as well interact with it. There's a chain over there. A door over there that's probably not going to open until we interact with the Strangled Audra. I could be wrong about that. And then according to this is a plant right here. According to this, by this I mean the compass in the upper left-hand corner. Some blood-writhed toadstool. And there's a plant beneath us. I guess maybe... I'm not sure where. I thought I saw like a cave. Here's something here. Here is some Eye of Remergond. Got some of that. And I heard a twinkly. Did I hear a twinkly over here? Maybe. Might be something up there that I don't know how to get to just yet. We may need to use some Eye of Remergond to create a little lily pad to walk on to get over there. And I thought I saw a cave down here, did I not? Strangled Audra is very loud. Yeah, over here. I'm going to get some air. And let's go down here. Let's see what's over here. Okay. Yeah, here's some twinklage. I'm going to throw... Well, can I? Well, I don't have anything to stand on. Grenade. Vagrant's Fury, it's equipped, but apparently I cannot throw a grenade from here. So that kind of sucks. So can't get through there from here. So I guess I need to get at it from the other direction. I'm not really sure what good that does me. So I think I'm going to get up there. Yeah, there's some stuff up there. And in order to get there, I think we need to, like I said, create some lily pads. So let's go ahead and talk to the Waystone since we're here. Oh, set up party camp. Okay. Oh, I thought this was Strangled Audra. It's not. It looked kind of strangled to me, but I guess this is just party camp. Okay, this is kind of a neat looking party camp. Oh yeah, I like this one. Yeah, pretty cool.
They really were rude to you at the keep, weren't they?
I left Solus. I didn't expect them to throw me a blessed day party.
Oh, I suppose I can't really judge. If Quilici had disappeared for several years and just returned home, well, he'd be lucky if I were just rude to him.
Right. I don't need to know the details. Poor guy.
However, I'm nothing if not a hypocrite. So if anyone is mean to you, Marius, just tell me.
Not sure I'd wish that on my worst enemy, but I'll let you know.
Well, what do you want to talk about, Marius?
Envoy, what do you need?
What do you need? Well, you wanted to talk about something. What did you want to talk about? I don't think you have any new thoughts on our companions.
Let's make sure they're not listening. The only one we haven't talked about is Yachtsley.
Really?
I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But joke's on her. No one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, we can get along. She can be sweet, too, when she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns.
Okay. I really thought you wanted to talk about something, dude. And it says he does, so what's up, man?
Envoy, what do you need?
Okay. Great.
If I must.
So, what's going on?
If we make it out of this place, we'll have stories to tell. Wonder if anyone will believe them.
How do I prepare for what's ahead?
I barely plan further than the next meal, and you're asking me?
I don't know. Maybe that's the kind of advice I need.
I don't know, Envoy. I just try to take each day and each battle as it comes. And you can see where that's gotten me. But I think it's possible to be too prepared.
Well, as a Vanguard scout, we could say you've got to be ready to read your environment and adapt to it. I could say you're saying I should follow my gut, or only people who never prepare say that. I don't know. We're a Vanguard scout. You've got to be ready to read your environment and adapt to it.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what all of us think by now. Ultimately, you're the one who has to decide what to do with Sapado and where your loyalties lie. My advice? Get a good night's rest, and when the moment comes, follow your instincts.
You make it sound so easy.
Probably because I'm not the one making the decision. But look at it this way. Whatever you choose, you'll end the Dream Scourge, and you'll give the Living Lands a future. And I'd wager that's better than where we are now.
Okay. Thanks.
Rest while you can. We're almost at the end of this.
Yachtsley?
Envoy, pinch me. I must be dreaming. I've long imagined what the garden could look like, but... even all the depictions I've seen in all the ruins, they didn't do it justice. And that's not even counting all the little surprises we've gotten. And you're on the way to meet your god. Years of being an unclaimed godlike. And now, it feels like a typhoon of information has hit us. I've yet to catch my breath. There are even floating sky islands. How are you staying so calm?
If I think about it too hard, my brain will explode. You think I'm calm, or I'm just trying to get through this? You think I'm calm?
Oh, you hide it masterfully, dearie. Just be sure to remember everything we see. I'll want to pick your brain later.
Well, as a Vanguard scout, we could say I could try to draw you a map. Not sure how helpful it'd be. Maybe you'll calm down about all the godless stuff now. Glad to see the garden is living up to your expectations. Or I know you're excited, but we are on a tight schedule. Well, we could draw a map.
True. With everything shifting, it may not be accurate long. Still, what an artifact. A map of the garden by the last Tibaru Sanakis. This place it's more than I could have ever dreamed. I know we have to find your god and figure out what to do with them, but... I almost feel like I could stay here forever.
You could stay if you want. What about Quilici Or where would you get your perfume supplies, though? What about Quilici?
Well, perhaps Quilici and I could move in here. Surely, he'd see the possibilities. Still, Oh, it's breathtaking here. And think how much I could learn here. Pockets of time in the lives of the Akita are here, and... Oh, but we've not even gotten to the end yet. We haven't seen everything. Let's get moving.
Okay. He's like the only one who doesn't have anything to say. I'm waiting to see if they talk to each other before I talk to Giatta. No, you're not going to?
I'll take the first watch. Any excuse to look around.
Is the garden everything you expected? Can I hear another scary story? I wanted to ask about you, or that's enough for now. So is the garden everything you expected?
I don't know what I expected. Everything here feels wrong. As if we're standing in the eye of a storm. Can you feel it? Essences radiating from the very stones on which we walk. This is a place of power, forgotten by time. We are insignificant by comparison. Does that answer your question?
Perfectly, I think so. What was the question again? No, you answered it perfectly.
Thank goodness. One word of advice. Trust nothing you see or hear. For all we know, this is happening in your head. Or better yet, in mine.
Well, I guess we need to hear another scary story.
Certainly. You've heard them all, but I don't mind repeating myself.
No, I don't need you to repeat it.
Well, thanks for listening. Who could rest at a time like this?
Right? Dude, do you really have anything to talk about or not?
Envoy, what do you need?
I guess not.
You too.
So, I don't know if it's broken or what. Go into our inventory. Speaking of broken, let's break down this superb great sword. And that's really all we've got to break down. I guess we could break down this superb breastplate. And maybe we've picked up enough ingredients to do an upgrade here. Where do we do upgrades here? Over here? No? Party stash right here. Well, we could upgrade Andra's Offense or the Desert's Bounty. Heaven's Strike is maxed out. The Star of Unbeing is maxed out. Andra's Offense, we could upgrade it. This is the weapon that was made from star metal. Let's go ahead and upgrade it, just for the heck of it. And we can't go any higher because we don't have enough steel, living steel chunk, but we might be able to make it. Let's see, can I make 5 living steel chunk? Indeed I can. I knew I could. So we could upgrade this again. And if we wanted to get it up to +3, I need 1 more Blood Writhe Toadstool and 14 more living steel chunk. Well, we can make 14 more living steel chunk, no problem. But 1 more Blood Writhe Toadstool we cannot make, unfortunately. That's too bad. Desert's Bounty also requires Blood Writhe Toadstool. I mean, I guess this kind of goes hand in hand with Andra's Offense, so we'll go ahead and upgrade it. And then now we need 11 more Glasswood Branch. I can only make 1 of those. Okay, so no more upgrading, but we did a little bit of upgrading, so I guess that's better than nothing. I really don't know what to do about Marius here. He keeps claiming he has something to talk about, but when I talk to him, he doesn't. So I'm going to go ahead and just exit here. And we'll see if it's still... Oh, here we go.
A breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
I had to rest. This place is exhausting in a way I can't describe. I'm grateful for the pause in battle. I didn't expect this much resistance or I'm close enough to meet you. Why don't you wait until I'm awake? I guess I'm grateful for the pause in battle.
Bars were not enough. They writhe. They seek to silence us. Only essence sustains them now. Hatred seated in the heart. We wonder.
You know what I wonder? Or actually, Sapidol, I've got a question for you. Or can I ever get a word in edgewise? I've got a question for you.
We did not foresee this.
Okay. You still owe me answers. Surprised you still owe me answers. Indulge your curiosity, you can indulge mine. Yeah, indulge my curiosity.
An equal trade. We accept.
What would you do if you weren't imprisoned? What would you do if you weren't a god? What would bring you peace or happiness? What do you really want? Oh gosh, these are all great. You know we're only going to get to ask one of them. I think I'm mostly interested in what she's going to do if we free her from her prison. So what would you do if you weren't imprisoned?
The sky is green. The fish breathes air. We can no longer imagine.
That was a lame answer. We could say take your time, or if you can't imagine it, then why do you want it so badly? Yeah. If you can't imagine it, why do you want it so badly?
No, we must recall, plumb the depths of our memory. We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands.
What about the people who live on those hills? Could you live in harmony again? And what would you do if people wronged you? Do you think you could live in harmony again?
We did once. New sweet peas bloom in the grove. We would try. Vengeance denied. Squandered. This cannot be.
Uh-huh. What was that? Are you all right? The essence in the garden must be getting to me, or that doesn't sound very peaceful. Yeah, that doesn't sound very peaceful.
We spoke of growth.
Oh. No, you definitely said something just now, or it's nothing, I'm hearing things. No, you said something.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
Well, that really didn't help much at all, did it? But it's not surprising. Well, unfortunately, the game is still telling me that Marius wants to talk to us. I mean, since we're here, we'll just see if this resets anything real quick. Marius.
Envoy, what do you need?
All right, you were getting on my nerves, dude.
Not before I've done some reading.
Yeah, whatever. Well, unfortunately, he is not talking to us, even though the game says that he wants to, so I don't know. We'll keep moving and see what happens. We got a door here, and there's a way to go up there, but I don't want to forget to go over there, so let's go ahead and get out our Eye of Rimergond, and we'll see if we can't make a path to get over here. Is this far enough? I don't know. We got plenty of Eye of Rimergond. Okay. So here we go. I think that I can use Yachtsley to get through that, which could be fun. Yachtsley.
That's done.
Okay. And I hear some twinkly right here. Ah, a little teeny tiny lockbox. Godless bronze coin and spider leg. And more water. I guess maybe we're gonna have to do the Eye of Rimergond again. No problem. Oh, I made it. It was very generous of the game. Here we've got Bloodwrath Toadstool. We know we need more of that. Over here we've got Slagheart Melon. And according to this, there's something up above. But I'm not seeing it. Got some stairs here. Here's a big old chest. What you got? What's in the big old chest? Godless Shrine. Wild Walker Armor. Let's check it out. Well, compared to our hide, it's almost exactly the same, except it has less additional damage reduction. It has natural catalyst. Receiving an elemental status applies that status to all nearby targets. It has Wild Strike plus 20% Fire, Frost, and Shock accumulation. Legends abound of a powerful druid and watcher known only as the Wild Walker. She is said to have possessed a singular mastery of the art of spirit shifting, able to assume not just one beastly form, but many. According to legend, she one day found herself wandering the strange, impossible landscape of the beyond. How long the Wild Walker roamed this dreamlike plain is unknown, but upon her return she was forever changed. Their spirit shifts were thereafter suffused with a maelstrom of elemental power, though had warped monstrous appearances. This armor still holds a measure of the elemental might that the Wild Walker could call upon, empowering the wearer's own attacks and punishing enemies that turned the elements against them. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, I guess it's pretty cool. It's alright. I'm just going to go ahead and... well, I was going to store it in camp, but it doesn't seem like I can for some reason. I'm not sure why. Okay, game quit being weird. Sometimes it does this thing. I try to click on the X and it's like, nope, not going to do it. Okay, well, let's keep looking around here. We got some stairs we could walk up. I don't know if we can go that way or not. Here we've got a little bit of electric lily seed. Okay, now we're up here above the Audra pillar. Still don't know how to get through that little cave we saw, though. Go up here. Wow. What's down here? Anything? No, nothing down here. Don't jump on me, Marius. Jeez. Huh, what was the purpose of all that? Oh, hello. Who are these people? It looks like Giatta's standing there. What the... What? What is this?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
Giatta, what's going on?
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing.
Sniff the air, real. I'm just as confused as you are. It's your family's lab all over again. I'm seeing plants, a lot of them looking at us. Well, what do you see?
The past coming back to haunt me. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go?
I think the garden is misleading us, playing with our senses. You don't think these things moved here themselves, do you? Or I don't know. Yeah, I think we're being misled here.
Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing at me. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal,
Long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
How is this not the strangest thing that has happened today?
Oh my gods. They're alive.
Talk to them, Giatta. No, that's impossible. You hear them too? Wave to the plant. Greetings. Slowly draw your weapon. Talk to him.
How? Where would I even begin?
Giatta Castell, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
You're saying Sapadal was responsible for the lab accident. I hear Sapadal all the time and I'm doing fine. Or why are you telling us this? I don't know. I hear Sapadal all the time and I'm doing fine.
Indeed, Sapadal learned to whisper.
What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family.
You think they're telling the truth? What are these things? I'm so sorry, Giatta. I had no idea about any of this, or we should get moving. I mean, I think they're telling the truth. I'm not sure why they'd lie. Giatta, I am so sorry. I had no idea about any of this.
I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat, but that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being.
What are these things?
We are companions, toys, diversions. Sapadal fashioned us out of dreams and memories.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual, organic, much like the garden itself. Sapadal's work. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends, drawing pictures on the walls of their cell. It's almost too sad to imagine.
You think they're telling the truth?
I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
Well, that was 4 questions, but sure.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness.
They deserve forgiveness. What happened to your parents was a mistake. You owe them nothing. Sapadal's madness cost your parents their lives. And now you have the answers. Maybe it's time to move on, or I trust you to make this decision yourself. Gee whiz, man. I don't know. I mean, this feels like a cop-out. guess it is if I just say I trust you to make this decision yourself. I don't know, man. I'm kind of thinking you owe him nothing. Sapodol's madness cost your parents their lives.
You're right. I'm the one who has to live with the consequences of their actions. If you seek forgiveness, look for it within. Don't ask me to give up any more than I already have.
We understand. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way. The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
This is so weird. I'm ready. Should I expect to find more of these apparitions in the garden? What will happen to you or rest well? Should I expect to find more of these?
A garden is whatever you plant in it.
Sapodol wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are. What you see is the truth, glimpsed through their eyes, and they wish to share it.
Well, what's going to happen to you?
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapodol has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were made to be posed like dolls and cast aside. It's cruel. But there's so much we could learn from you. Yeah, there's so much we could learn from you.
You have already learned more than we could ever teach. We know only growth and stillness, root and flower.
We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same.
Okay, well, I guess I'm ready.
May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Well,
Talk about this, but not here.
that was weird.
Dearie. Giatta will speak more when she's ready.
Uh-huh. You want to talk now? Boy, she really does not want to talk now. That was bizarre. So interesting that Sapodol greatly affected Giatta's life way before we met her. He was in the chest. More bronze coin and some bear claw. Where are we on the map? This little room here.
Much as I want to look around, we need to find your god fast.
Yeah, I thought that was a door. Boy, that was bizarre walking in here and seeing her. Oh, look at this. We could help ourselves to some settler's arrow off of their body. Well, now what? It looks like there's a door here. Powered by something that I'm not currently seeing. Comes up here and goes through that hole. But I mean, isn't this where I came from? Oh, it didn't hurt that bad. Oh, now, okay. I'm just right back where I was. I thought I was on the other side. What the hell? So this looks like a door, but I can't interact with it. Why did they go through the trouble of showing this conduit here? I can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it just goes in that hole right... Oh, switch, it's not a hole. I thought it was a hole.
Yeah.
More twinklage I hear. See a lot of enemies on my compass. Haven't come across them yet. Big old chest. And here we've got Charm of Bones, an amulet. Ancient brittle bones summon a trio of skeletons to fight with you. Since it is comprised of various small bones affixed to a cord of sinew, this macabre necklace stinks of the grave. The noise created by the bones clicking together sounds like a gruesome chime, causing your hair to stand on end. This particular charm was lovingly crafted by a self-serving, hedonistic, death godlike chanter who used his powers of beckoning the dead to unusual ends. As a master musician, he never found other living players to be at his level of skill, and so instead taught his undead minions how to play just as he did. Thus did he become the ringleader of his own vile marching band. All right. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go back the way we came, huh? Guess. Then over here, it says there's a plant up there, but I don't know how to get to it. How do I get up there? I'd like to know. I don't know if that's like a place we're going to find later. And then, like I said, there's also this, what looks to be an underground cave that I can't get through. Because I'm not capable of throwing a grenade from here. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Actually, where am I supposed to go next? There's a door over here. Or it looks like a door. Yep, it's a door, all right. Oh, magfolk. Is that what we're going to fight? Oh, hello.
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
You in the garden? You must be dedicated to follow me all the way here. Now what do you want, or how many mag folk do I have to destroy to shut you up? What do you want?
I was unclear last time. I will not repeat my mistake.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with?
All I know is that Sapidol needs help. Why don't you explain then, instead of insulting me? I didn't choose to get involved. Don't call Sapidol that, or I don't have to understand something to believe in it. Well, why don't you explain?
Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland.
Oh. No, I knew it. You're lying. I don't believe it. That was you. What? Do you think you're special with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself when even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland? I don't know. No, I knew it. You're lying, or I don't believe it. That was you. I don't know. No. I really don't know what to say. I'm not... Do you think you're special? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? And I don't know why I would say I knew it. I guess I knew that you were the gods are the ones who confined Sapidol. Or you're lying. Man, I don't know. I I don't know. I don't know. No.
You couldn't possibly believe we would not intervene.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained.
I mean, is this just like the other gods being jealous of Sapidal, so they locked her away? You know, maybe these gods are like, hey, we don't need any more gods. We're the gods. Lock this god away, you know? Or is Sapidal really trouble? I don't know. You couldn't reach the living lands, so your mag folk did your dirty work. You didn't know Sapidal would attack you. Why not wait and see? Wait, Sapidal could destroy all of Eora? What do you mean, or admit it, you felt threatened by a god you couldn't control? That's what I think is happening here. You felt threatened by a god you couldn't control.
Chaos threatens us all. We will ensure order prevails. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with.
Then the godless ... You ordered the magfolk to kill them too, or so you're why we know nothing about them. So its followers, Sapidal's followers, were the godless. So you're saying that you killed the godless.
The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
Uh-huh. You massacred them. Why did it have to come to this? You could have found a way to contain Sapidal without senseless death, or their worship challenged your authority. You were never going to let them live. I don't know. Why did it have to come to this?
The crime dictates the punishment. Its mere existence is a threat.
The godless were ordinary people. They posed no danger to you. Why not have Sapidal join you? Did you even consider that? Or never mind, I'm not going to convince you of anything. They were just ordinary people. They posed no danger to you.
It used their souls to mold itself. Starvation was the only way.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
Sapidal is lashing out because of Adir. Can't you see that? It's not your order. That doesn't mean it's anarchy. Whatever the answer is, the living lands can't go on like this. Or I've seen what Sapidal is capable of. It concerns me too. Man, I don't know. I don't like being put in this situation. I don't freaking know, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably not supposed to know. Which I guess in a way is kind of cool, but I don't like being put in this situation. I don't know what's going on. Sapidal is lashing out because of Adir? Is that true? I don't know. It's not your order. That doesn't mean it's anarchy. Whatever the answer is, the living lands can't go on like this. Yeah, whatever the answer is, the living lands can't go on like this. That's one thing I do know.
The answer is obvious to those with the courage to accept it. You are here now. There's still time to succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently.
How? I can't kill a god. I can't do that to Sapidal. They deserve a second chance. Get out of the garden now. I'll never work with you. I don't want to do this, but if the whole world is at stake, or someone should have finished what you started long ago. Crap, man, I don't freaking know. I'm just not real clear on anything. Clear enough to make any decision. I don't freaking know. I mean, does Sapidal deserve a second chance? I don't freaking know. Well, I'll never work with you. I don't know. Maybe they're right. I don't know. I don't want to do this, but if the whole world is at stake, or someone should have finished what you started long ago. I mean, a lot of times I think that Sapidal was just kind of like a child god and was doing a bunch of things. Like Sapidal didn't know their own strength, you know? They didn't realize they were hurting people. But that also kind of makes them dangerous. But do they deserve a second chance? I don't freaking know. I don't know. I've come this far. I can't do that to Sapidal. They deserve a second chance.
Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire.
Did I?
Let this be a lesson to you.
Yeah, I think we just made things a lot harder on ourselves.
That was insane.
I never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, Giatta wants to talk to us, and since we're right here, and since we pretty much all we've done in this episode is talk anyway, so let's go ahead and do a little bit more talking. Giatta, what's up?
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapidal's.
They were wrong to expect forgiveness. Does knowing that help? If you seek vengeance, now is your chance, or I don't see the difference. What? All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry, a mistake. And in a way, they did, but it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapidal's. They were wrong to expect forgiveness. I guess they, in this case, is Sapidal. Sapidal was wrong to expect forgiveness. Be nice if it said Sapidal there. Because they, when I hear they, she's talking about her parents. I don't know. Does knowing that help? If you seek vengeance, now's your chance, or I don't see the difference. So does knowing that help?
That's what I keep asking myself. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong.
Now you're unburdened and free. Sounds like you admire them. Don't sell yourself short. You can still do incredible things, or that burden was never yours to carry. I guess now you're unburdened and free.
I suppose I have been all this time. I just never realized it. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand, and it's creepy, but wonderful.
Could you still use animancy to help the living lands? I wonder if Sapidal would be willing to assist you. Creepy is putting it lightly, or you got all of that from talking to some plant people. Well, I mean, if we're going this far to help Sapidal, would Sapidal be willing to assist her?
They probably won't even notice me, but stranger things have happened. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think?
Man, don't ask me. You owe it to yourself to continue your research and grow as an animancer. Leave the past behind. You don't need animancy to find the meaning in life. I trust you to make the right choice for yourself. I don't know. You owe it to yourself to continue your research.
I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it.
Your mother and father would be proud. Whatever you do, I'm sure it will be ambitious and unexpected, or try to avoid dangerous experiments. I think your mother and father would be proud.
I knew they would be. And not just because some ancient plans told me so. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the details. I've only got one lifetime as Giatta Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Lead the way for animancy? I can't think of a better fit than you.
Aw. All right, do you really have anything to say, Marius?
Envoy, what do you need?
Guess not.
Thanks for talking.
Thanks for talking. Yeah, thanks for not talking, dude. All right, let's exit here. And I'm going to take a look at the map again. I mean, we made, like, no progress on this map at all. I mean, all we did was jump down here into this water and then walk to this camp and maybe took a couple steps over here, and that was it. But a lot of story stuff happened. So maybe the next episode will have more exploring, but that's where this episode ends. Hopefully saving the game and exiting it and restarting it will reset Marius. So either that icon will go away or he will actually have something to talk to us about. I don't know. We'll find out next time, hopefully. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Sure, it'll be a good time. If you did watch, let me know. Let me like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.